Open the file N19 evidence. Enter your name, center number, and the candidate number so they will appear on every page of these documents. Insert, header, 3 sections, your name, center number, and candidate number. Close header and footer. Save these as a Word processed document in your work area with the file name N19 evidence followed by your candidate number, for example, like this. File, save as, computer, browse. Inside November 19, file name, N19 evidence, then candidate number. Save as type, Word document. Task 2, Spreadsheet. You are going to prepare an invoice using a spreadsheet for Super Desk Sales. This company makes and sells storage devices. All prices are in euros, which must be displayed to 2 decimal places. Open and examine the files invoice and SSD in a spreadsheet package. Invoice, and SSD. Turn back to invoice, click on the small square on top left corner, double click between any 2 columns to fit all content. Apply the same steps to SSD file. Using the file invoice, merge cells from A1 to G1. Select from A1 to G1, then merge and center. Merge cells from A9 to G9. This range, merge and center also. Format both merged cells to have white, center align, 36-point sans serif font, black background. Select first cell, serif or sans serif font, Arial, font size 36, background black, font color white, and center, horizontally and vertically. Use Format Painter to apply the same formatting to this cell. Format the top of the spreadsheet to look like this. All of these cells is wrapped into 2 lines, and the same for row number 11. Select row number 1, wrap text, then decrease the column width and apply the same to row number 11, wrap text and decrease the column width. And increase the row height. Then select row number 1 and center horizontally and vertically, and apply the same to row number 11, center horizontally and vertically. At the bottom of the spreadsheet, format only the cells which contain text to be bold, look like this. Select row number 24 and 25 and 26, then bold. Save this as a spreadsheet with the file name invoice underscore followed by your center number and candidate number, for example. File, save as, browse, inside November 19, file name like this. Save as type, Excel workbook. Save. Place the text invoice date followed by an automated date left aligned in the header. Insert, header and footer. In the header, type invoice date, then current date. Click inside and go to View, Normal to turn back. Place your name, center number and candidate number right aligned in the footer. Insert, header and footer, go to footer, right align, your name, center number and candidate number. Click inside then go to view, normal, to turn back. Place functions in cells C12 to F12 to look up the make, model, capacity, and the unit price of this item using the product code for the lookup value and the external file SSD. For the array, make sure that if no data is entered in product code column, then nothing is displayed in each of these cells. Go to C12, insert function, if, okay, if product code A12 equal double quotation, it means if A12 equal nothing, then double quotation, nothing appear on C12. If A12 contain a product code, then VLOOKUP. Lookup value, product code, table array, SSD table, column index number, we need the make, so make column number 1, 2, 3, 4. Range lookup 0. Then turn back to if function, click here, then OK. It's nothing because product code equal nothing. On the model, we can apply the same steps. Remember, we need make, model, capacity, and unit price. So, if function again, okay, if A12, it's a product code, equal nothing, double quotation and double quotation again, value if true, double quotation and double quotation, it means nothing, value if false, open VLOOKUP. Product code, it's a lookup value, table array, this table, column index number, we need the model. The model, it's a column number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Range lookup 0. Turn back to if function, click here, OK. OK. Capacity, the same steps. If function, if logical test, if A12 equal double quotation, value if true, double quotation, value if false, VLOOKUP, lookup value A12, table array SSD table, column index number, we need the capacity, it's a column number 1, 2, 3, range lookup 0, then click on if to turn back. Okay. Price, we finish make, model, capacity, and unit price. Unit price, the same steps, if function, lookup test, if A12 equal double quotation, then value if true, double quotation, value if false, VLOOKUP, lookup value, product code, table array, SSD table, column index number, we need unit price, column number 1, 2, then range lookup 0. Turn back to if function. Okay, we are finished. Replicate this function for row 13 to 23. Turn back. Select these 4 cells which contains if functions. Then replicate to row number 23. Place in cell G12 a formula to multiply the number of items by unit price. In G12 equal number of items multiplied by unit price. Press enter inside your keyboard. Of course, value because we didn't enter any values yet. Make sure that if no data is entered in the number of items column, then nothing is displayed in this cell. The same steps we applied before. So delete this cell, if function, if product code equal nothing, double quotation, value if true, double quotation, value if false, number of items multiplied by unit price. Okay. Replicate this formula for rows from 13 to 23. Replicate this function. Place in cell B24 a function to calculate the total number of items ordered. B24. Go to Formulas, AutoSum, Sum. This range. Press Enter inside your keyboard. Place in cell G24 a function to calculate the total of the price column. G24 AutoSum Sum this range. Then press Enter. We can increase the size of this column. Remember, if you want unit price wrapped into two lines, you can double click inside, then Alt plus Enter, then Enter. Place in cell E25 nested if function to display the discount rate percentage, referring to the data in column I and J, depending upon the total number of items ordered. Note that the discount rate in cell J6 is used if the total number of items ordered does not meet the criteria of cells from I3 to I5. So go to E25. E25. Zoom out. To display the entire sheet, increase this column width. What's the discount rate? What's the discount rate? If the total number of items less than 10, the discount rate will be 0. If the total number less than 20, the discount rate will be 5%. If the total items less than 50, the discount rate will be 10%. Otherwise, 20%. Open if function. If the total items less than this cell 10, the percent will be this cell 0. Value if false, open if function again. If the total items less than this cell 20, the value if true will be 5%. value if false, open if function again. If total items less than this cell 50, the value if true, this cell 10%, otherwise 20% this cell. Okay? Place in cell G25 a formula to calculate the discount amount, which is discount rate multiplied by price before discount. G25. G25. Equal discount rate multiplied by price before discount. Press enter inside your keyboard. Place in cell G26 a formula to calculate the total, which is the price before discount minus the discount. We can zoom in inside this cell equal price before discount minus discount. Press enter inside your keyboard. Apply appropriate formatting to all cells contains the numeric values in row from 12 to 26. These cells and price also. So unit price and the price will be, if you remember, euros and 2 decimal places by default. And also this cell will be percentage and these cells euro. And by default 2 decimal places. Save your spreadsheet and print entire spreadsheet showing the values. Please note you will not yet have entered data into this invoice. Print fit on a single page. Contents of all cells are fully visible with no split words. Grid lines are displayed. Row and column heading are displayed. So page layout fit on single page width. Grid lines is displayed and headings displayed. Make sure all text is appear. File, print, then print. It's a printout number 1. Make sure that you have entered your name, center number and candidate number on your spreadsheet showing the values. Print your spreadsheet showing the formula. Make sure it's in landscape orientation. Zero and column headings are displayed. The content of all cells are fully visible. Make sure that your name, center number, and the candidate number is appear. Formulas. Show formulas. Click inside this small square on top left corner, then double click between any two columns to display all the content. Page layout, orientation, landscape. File, print, like this, then print. Turn back. Before this invoice will be used, it needs to be tested. Test 1 will use normal data, including item SSD1. In your evidence document, edit the invoice 1 table to look like this. Test number, test 1. Test type, normal. Item of test data, SSD 1. Why selected first the product in the data source? We can fill this table. Item of test data, SSD1. So we can turn back to our invoice, go to formulas, show formulas to turn back. Like this. Product code on A12, SSD1. Press enter. All the related data is appear because we are using VLOOKUP. So we enter SSD1 on A12, cell A12. Another data, number of items, for example 10. Press enter. It's a P12. So item to be tested 10, cell B12 because it's easy to calculate. Expected outcome the price will be 840 on G30. Examine the formula in cell G12 and use this to complete the table identifying the cell reference where SSD1 will be entered, another appropriate item of test data that will be used with SSD1 to complete test 1, the cell reference where this item of test data will be entered, why you selected this item of test data, the expected outcome from test 1 that will be seen in G12. Edit and complete the table in your evidence document. Enter the address as shown and format it like this. To Tawara Technology Solutions. Tawara Technology Solutions. (32) Acacia Avenue, Tawara, four, 5, 6, 7, 3. Make it left align. Enter the items into the invoice like this. Product code SSD8 and 34. SSD8 and SSD34. Number of items 10 and 1. 10 and 1. Print only cells from A1 to G26 showing the values. Make sure the print fits on single page, row and column heading not displayed. Contents of all cells are fully visible with no split words. Make sure that your name, center number and the candidate number is appear. So, row and column heading not displayed. Turn back. Go to page layout, row and column heading not displayed. The total number or the total price of this invoice, 2,831.95. We can check the marking scheme. We are right. Done. File, print, then print. But remember, wow, back, we need to adjust the column width first. File, print, again, we need to increase the size or the width of this column also. Back, file, print again. Good. Prints.